You and a lot of players have been talking up the importance of having a big crowd on Saturday. What would that mean, and why do you think it's important to have a big crowd for the spring game?
Just to show the passion for this program, being able to feel kneeling as much as we can. I think it'd go a long way just for everybody around the program seeing that with this new coaching staff, everybody has been bought in and believe in us, and it shows the recruits how big of importance that our fans put on something like a spring game.
Because you kind of said you would go off Twitter. Is that just talk, or are you gonna like back that up if there's not 70 whatever thousand? There's a chance to really.
That's my challenge to the fans. If we don't break the record, I'm getting off Twitter.
You gonna be able to do that though?
We'll see. We'll see. I think Johnny Manziel went 17 days or something like that, so maybe something like that.
Byron, you talk about buying in, and for the fans, where are you guys at with that? I know spring's been going on for 3 weeks now, but you guys have known the coaches since January. Where would you place where you guys at as far as being on the same page, moving in the summer like you want to?
As far as the team?
The team, the coaches, just having some continuity in place after so much turnover.
I think we got a good foundation set right now. We obviously wasn't able to get a lot of all our stuff we've done during the spring. Well, we got a good, handle on our base packages and most of our base coverages as far as defense that we can go into all summer and be going in on film reviews on our own. And even though our offense doesn't run a lot of like 2 tight end sets, stuff like that, we was able to have certain days where we would do periods where our offense would service us so we could get those formations on film to be able to go in the summer having those. And so once we get to August, it won't be the first time we've seen that. So I think we got a good handle on everything going into the summer, and now it's just going to turn over to us players, our leaders, to make sure we keep everybody together all summer while the coaches are away.
Byron, when you talk about, when Coach Chancellor talks about like a rule set for the defense, what does he mean by that? I know you don't want to get into too much, but what's maybe kind of a basic explanation of that?
It's just basically every call, each person has their rule. It's no gray area. Everything's black and white. Each person knows what they have. Each person knows what route they got to take in each cover. So it simplifies it for us in the back end and the front 7 linebackers that we all know what we got on each call, but we can change like one thing with a different call, but all the rules would still apply the same.
You talked about it maybe simplifying things. That may be the biggest thing that kind of approach does.
Yeah, it definitely helps out a lot when you're not thinking as much. Each rule just carries over to the next call. It might just be 1 or 2 people doing something different, but it's still the same rule set. So it helps a lot as far as learning the package, fast.
What have you learned about this staff playing for this staff this spring on campus?
They're not going to let you take no days off, and they don't care if you're a scholarship or a walk-on. They're going to coach us hard the same, and they're going to demand excellence every day and demand high energy, tempo, and they're all about the small details. They say the great ones are wired differently, and they want us all to be great. So we just got to keep buying in, keep believing what they're telling us, and trust and believe that they know what they're doing, and they're going to take us, get us to getting victories.
Where's the confidence level of the defense coming off the kind of year you guys had last year?
It's definitely high. I think we didn't put last year behind us, and we just focus on moving forward with Team 117 and the Orange Swarm, and we're looking to show this Saturday to the fans that come out with a little glimpse of what our Orange Swarm is going to look like this year.
How is it going to be different?
You're going to see a defense that plays with more effort than anybody else in the country, better tackling, better swarming around, and just a lot of high energy from the sideline, on the field, guys chest bumping, guys celebrating with each other. It's just one big brotherhood.
Well, Darryl mentioned the DBs specifically had a lot to prove Saturday. Has there been a lot of talk about that between you guys?
Well, we try to be the best group on the field at all times, the best unit. Just take it upon ourselves to make a difference in the game, be playmakers. So anytime when we can come up with an interception, turnover, and change the momentum, we take pride in that.
Y'all had so many close games last year that you came up short on. The attention to detail, the focus on poise, how can that help turn some of those close losses into close wins as well?
That's going to help out a lot. Most games it's going to come down to about 5 or 6 plays. That's going to be the difference in winning and losing. So if we can play consistent for the whole game and not have many mistakes as the other team, we can, come out with more wins. So just attention to detail is going to be real important, and I think this defensive staff is coming in and simplifying the defense for us is going to help us a lot. We're not having us thinking so much out there, and so it's just up to us to go out there and play with effort and strain to the ball, because you can't teach that. That's between us. So that's all on us. All they can do is just call whatever defensive play it is, and we just got to go out there and play with great effort.
Some of the